Hey, good evening there, and welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph, and I'm the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock, hard rock, heavy metal, and other forms of rock music. So today we're doing our Wednesday night favorites, and it'll be a top 10 of the rock band Heart today. But before we get going, I just want to send out happy birthdays to the lovely Audrey Hepburn. Okay, enough of that. And now we're on to do my top 10 favorite songs by Heart. And keeping with the theme of this being my Heart Week, so Monday night I did a look back at Dreamboat Annie. Tonight I'm doing the top 10 songs of Heart. And Friday Night Live I'll be doing a concert for Heart. So anyways, a band I like a lot. I liked them a lot more when I was younger, especially their first four albums. I really love those first four albums. Dreamboat Annie being my favorite, of course. Anyways, I'm going to do what I normally do here, which is do my least favorite to my most favorite. In this case, I prefer to call it that as opposed to worst to best, because really none of these songs are bad, so I can't really call them the worst when they're not bad. Okay, so we'll start out with the Straight On song, Straight On from Heart. I love this song. Pretty good, like driving beat. Great track. I used to listen to it a lot more off of my Heart Live Greatest Hits album, which I used to listen to quite a bit. It was one of the albums I played all the time. The next song up, number 9, is Love Alive, or You Gotta Keep Your Love Alive. Great tune. One of the deep tracks by Heart that is just fantastic. The next song up probably would have been a lot closer to the top maybe 10 years ago. Might even have been as high as number 1. But overkill and overplay and overplay and overplay. That's the problem with these radio stations, is they seem to think that some of these legendary bands have 2 songs and they just play them back and back and back, and just you get tired of it. So I actually don't listen to the radio anymore. I haven't for, oh God, it's probably been at least 5 or 6 years since I stopped listening to the radio, because I just get tired of listening to the same stuff all the time. And even when you look for them online, they're playing this stuff. So anyways, number 8 is Barracuda. A great track. It was my number 1 at one point. But just been killed. It's been killed to death. My number 7 probably been killed a little bit too, but not too bad. I still like it quite a bit. Maybe it hasn't been killed enough, and that's why it's moved just slightly ahead of Barracuda, and that's Magic Man. Of course, that's from Dreamboat Annie too. Just love the guitar riffing here by Roger. Really good stuff. The next song up, Cry to Me. I've always kind of liked this song. I'm not really sure why it grabs me so hard, but I've always kind of really liked it quite a bit. Okay, the top 5 are very strong songs. Number 5 comes from Dog and Butterfly, and it's Minstrel Wind. It starts out kind of quiet and soft, and then it becomes a real hard, banging song, right? Like, just grabs at you. Such a heavy part at the end. I love it. Number 4 has always been one of my favorite Heart songs. Sure, I don't know what it is. Do this all the time now. Sing Child. It's kind of a tullish sounding song. It has some really heavy riffing guitars on it. Some like great melodies, and Ann Wilson's off the charts here with the flute playing. Just really solid, Song, of course, comes from Dreamboat Annie. which is probably my favorite Heart album. Anyways, fantastic song. If you haven't ever heard this song, you should give it a listen. It's kind of a deep track. Most Heart fans would know it, but not everybody who listens to the odd Heart song is going to know this. Number 3 is also from Dog and Butterfly, the title track. For a long time, it was between this and Barracuda for my number 1. I don't know what this song is. Kind of a soft song, but I like Anne's vocals in here, and I like the little story it tells, and just like pretty much the whole song. It's always been the top 5 for me, unless it all of a sudden starts getting killed on the radio. I don't see that happening though. So, of course, number 2 is probably considered Heart's between this and Barracuda is probably considered Heart's greatest song, Crazy on You. Such a hard driving song with such a great acoustic guitar playing on this by Nancy Wilson. She just really knocks it out of the park. And I like the guitar parts on here too from Roger as well. Okay, my number 1. Been my number 1 for a while now. Probably in the last 5 years it kind of took over. It's a song I like to sing all the time. I sing it in the shower. I sing it when I'm driving my bike all the time. It just has one of those choruses that makes me want to sing it. And that's the title track off the first album, Dreamboat Annie. Heading out this morning into the sun. God, I love that song. Such a classic Heart song, Heart sound, everything about it. So there you have it, my top 10 Heart songs. So we'll do them from top to bottom again. Dreamboat Annie, Crazy on You, Dog and Butterfly, Sing Child, Minstrel Wind, Cry to Me, Magic Man, Barracuda, Love Alive, and then Straight On in number 10. So the honorables for this were the songs I didn't include in the top 10 were Heartless, Even It Up, Sweet Darling, and of course I threw Alone in there too, only because many consider it to be Heart's, many of the more ballad-like people consider it to be their greatest song. I don't mind it though. I don't mind it. In the day when it first came out, I hadn't realized that Heart was going to go the way they did. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have listened to it. But anyways, good tune. And there you have it. Heart, my top 10 favorite Heart songs of all time. So, let me know what your top 10 favorite Heart songs are of all time. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and make whatever comments you want to make. Just keep in mind though that these are just my own personal favorites. That doesn't mean I think these are the best Heart songs, the definitive best Heart songs. I don't think that's what it says. It's just my own personal list, and a lot of these songs are where they are because of some emotional thing that I connected with them when I first heard them or when I was listening to them. But I've been listening to many of these for decades now. I would say I've been listening to Heart now since about early 80s, like 1980, 81. Maybe even earlier. It might even have been, they might have been even in like the 70s, late 70s. I went through a rush right after 1978 when I started kind of moving away from Kiss a bit and started listening to Styx and Queen and Black Sabbath and Rush. There was a host of other bands that came in late part of the 79, 80 that I was listening to a lot, and I think Heart was definitely one of those bands. So anyways, again, I hope you like the videos, like, subscribe, and let me know what you think. So from Prog Monster, you have a great evening. It's a nice day out, was a nice day out, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.